This is me starting a little blog, video log, blog thing, to keep me accountable, keep me motivated, keep me on track for what hopefully will be a nice little transformation in weight loss. I want to lose a bunch of weight, get fit, so I want to get my stamina up, I want to build some strength, and I want to use this as a way to talk about that, talk about my progression, keep track my progression. I want to just kind of talk about things that might be useful for that, and I want to kind of do this pretty regularly, so once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times a week, just a short, 3 or 4 minute video, keep me motivated, keep me going, try and just talk about things. Yeah, I want to get going. I want to get started on this, and I've been really struggling with motivation, and I want to use this as a way to keep me accountable for it. So I want to, track my progress, be accountable to something. Because I'm not good at being accountable to people, I thought, how about a video blog thing, and I can be accountable to random people that I've never met. It's not as hard somehow. So yeah, this is me starting off what I'm hoping to be a nice bit of weight loss. I'm currently sitting at around about 240 pounds. I want to get down to 180, and that's going to be including building a bunch of strength. So my thoughts currently are, well, I do nothing. I do no exercise at all. I mean, I have a bike that I barely use. So the first thing that I want to do is start using that a lot more. Start running. I used to be quite good at that, but I haven't done it for so long. And start building strength. So I want to look at some plans for all of that. I'm thinking about doing like a couch to 10k or something like that for stamina for running, and looking into different options for strength building. I do have a couple of plans that I've had before, but I've only ever really used them for about a month, and then I stopped. So I'm intrigued to see how that would work out. But my main reason for starting this is that in the last year I've put on 45 pounds, and it's really affected my mood, my motivation, my happiness in general. Kind of just getting very unhappy with the way I am, and I want to change that, and I want to show that I'm changing that, and I want to put myself out there in a way that kind of scares me, so that hopefully I can actually do something and make a change and be better off for it. Also, this might be a way of avoiding studying, because I'm currently at university studying engineering. fit that is exam time. So it's kind of important, but not for this. Yeah, I also want to talk about maybe methods of like dieting, maybe not dieting, but changing your diet. There's a few things that I've tried and have been very useful, but they're also harder to work with. So there's a lot of plans and things like that you see. But the one that's always worked best for me has been keto. So ketosis, I'm sure most people probably know about it by now. It's like very low carb, like less than 25 grams of carbs a day. I've looked at my macros, and for me it would be something about 110 to 130 grams of protein a day, approximately the same fat, and 25 grams of carbs. That puts me around about 1800 to 2000 calories a day. And if I'm active, that's a good place to be for just now. So I want to use this as a way to keep me grounded in reality and not try and lose too much weight too quickly and burn out. Keep me motivated, build up some willpower to keep this going, because that's always been my issue when it comes to getting fit and losing weight. So, probably not the most interesting thing to hear, but this is for me, for posterity, for motivation. So, yeah, here we go. Let's start this little journey and see what happens. Cheers.